Right, chat. Is chat connected? Let's find out. Disconnect. Nope. Connected. Live will begin shortly. Okay. How long does it take for the live to appear then? It's still not appeared. Right. It's good, isn't it? Good start. It probably doesn't like the software I've got on the desktop. Come on, chat. Because I can't see anything as of yet. Nothing's loading. Right. Apparently YouTube is now working. Cool. What about that one? Yay, there we go. We're live. Oh. So we should be live across multiple platforms. Fingers crossed. And if I click this, let's just do a test. If I do that, that works. Cool. None. There we go. Perfect. That's working at least. Right, now I was trying to make... We need to steal some code. Social. Nope, they're turned off. Image overlays. Right, so we've got this one, this one, this one. Social platforms. Edit the code. I need to edit the code on this. Right, so we've got Twitch overlay. It doesn't matter which one it is, I just need to steal one. Let's steal the TikTok one. No, we don't need that. HTML code. This is what I need. I need that. Copy. Close that. I don't know how to start this programming either. So I want to create something where you type something in chat as a moderator. A box appears somewhere on the stream like an overlay in one of the corners, and it stays there in the left-hand top corner until it's removed. But I also want it to be custom, so they can type something custom on it. And I've been trying to do this for a while, and I'm not sure how to attack it. And it's basically for... Someone comes into the stream and they kind of want to ask what's going on. We can put a banner up, basically, so it describes the moment. Cooking dinner. I don't know, whatever it might be, so people see it and instantly know what's going on. So the mods can change this by typing a command in chat. But it's about making it appear and disappear. Now I use Mixitup. I've been using Mixitup since I streamed on Mixer many moons ago. So I'm trying to make it work on here. I'm not sure it's going to work yet, but we'll find out. I haven't got TTS working either. Because I think the streaming phone's downstairs. So I'm not sure how to do this or how to even go about it. How are we doing on YouTube? Welcome in, everyone. I'm literally just doing some programming for the live stream. So I don't know if you heard what I was saying about this pop-up box. So sometimes when you come into my streams, I could be down my car workshop doing car repairs. I DJ. I do gaming. I take you mountain. Hey, hello, Jess. Yeah, so I do lots and lots of different things when I'm doing my adventures. So I'm trying to do the programming, and this is also for TikTok. So on TikTok they have AI which reads the stream, and if you do certain things, you can get banished for good. So you might have to put up like something for the AI to tell it that you're not doing something naughty. So for instance, if I'm mountain biking, I can actually put on there mountain biking, and it'll be fine with it apparently because I've displayed it on screen. If you don't display it, it thinks you could be doing something like driving maybe, which apparently you're not supposed to do on TikTok. But loads of people do it, and I don't see how they don't get banished for it. But yeah, so I'm trying to create this, but I have not got the clue how to do it. Now, if I pay someone that can do coding to do this, it's probably going to cost me a lot of money. So I'm thinking, well, can we do it ourselves? So that's what I'm attempting. So I'm just sitting here trying to do this before... I've only got about 20 minutes. I've got to go and cook dinner, so... I feel like I'm on a timer. Today's been awful. I've not been able to get anything done that I wanted to do. Welcome, Gone. You're here and gone already. It's not saying... It's not welcoming you in, though. I can't see it on the chat. Why not? It's not telling me you've joined for some reason. It's not telling me, but it's not telling me anything. My chat's just not working. Let me close it and start again. I'm not actually streaming using the TikTok app. I stream via using a piece of software which connects to it, but it means that... Hello, Twinks. Hello. I'm trying to do another bit of programming, but not sure where to start. And I probably haven't got enough time to start it, so I thought I'd just sit here and stare at the screen and hope for the best. Welcome, 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 Mac. I'm going to close that software down because I don't normally use it. There we go. When I'm streaming on this. What do you want to do, mate? So I've got all my overlays. You've seen all the little things popping out, so I'm going to keep that. But for ages, so when you stream on TikTok, the AI can banish you for doing certain things. So riding a bike, for instance, if you've got the camera on the front of the bike, like I've been doing I've done in the past, the AI will ban you because it thinks you're driving a car. But if you put a notice on screen or a picture, so the words saying currently cycling, or we are cycling the UK length of the UK in the top corner, the AI will read that and you won't get banned, basically. And because I stream using third-party software, I need to still display it on screen. So this is something I've been looking at for ages. But this would also be good for when I'm doing my IRL streams. It could say in the corner, DJing at... Because not everyone reads titles when they see the live, if they're seeing it from maybe somewhere else or watching it full screen. So from the left-hand top corner, which would be up here, I'm going to create a box that basically pops out and it says, I don't know, currently camping, cooking dinner while camping, cooking food in Scotland. Now, the problem I've got is I can create the box by code, I can do that, but then when someone types a message could be like one word, it could be many words. So the box might have to get bigger and shorter, depending on what is put in the... So the code will need to read the length of the text. Now this is the bit I'm going to struggle with because I'm not sure how to do it, but I love a challenge, so I will make it work. So somehow I will get around this to make it happen. So I've just stolen something from there. I'm not sure how I'm going to make it into a command as of yet, but basically the command will be something along the lines of, when it's activated, the box will appear, and then it will also grab the text that's been put in. So there'll be some commands. Yeah, please do that as well, guys, if you're watching on TikTok. So I thought, well, do you know something? I'm going to start trying to work this because I like a challenge, and I haven't done one of these for a while. And every now and then I go back to doing some programming because it's not something I'm very good at, but I will still... I can make most things happen. Like, it's like a superpower. To anyone who's got ADHD, we will make it happen. We will get there in the end. Whether we have to skimp and scrape and claw the internet until we hit the dark web, whatever it may be, we'll get there in the end. And that's kind of how I've done most of my things. So, for instance, on my stream, I've got this social pop-up, and if I push play on that, you'll see it popping out on the side of the screen. And I've added a few things to this. Oh, what's your favourite food? Fish asks on TikTok. I would probably say I like Thai food and Chinese food. I like Indian food as well, because I think I live in England. England food I kind of find it very bland compared to food from around the world. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello everyone, welcome in on Kick, welcome in on TikTok. I am streaming on multi-platform today, guys, so yeah, welcome in everyone. Screen set. Oh, I always forget about that command. So basically, I've set this up on TikTok as well now, so TikTok's people can come in. I don't think Yates is here yet, but I've changed his avatars. We won't tell him until he appears. Hopefully he's not in, but we found that he looks like Dennis from Jurassic Park. So since finding out he looks like Dennis from Jurassic Park, I've changed all of his characters to dinosaurs. But don't tell him until he comes in, because they're going to be really big as well, which is even funnier. Yeah, them overlays as well need to be changed, and the other reason is because they don't work on my vertical scenes. So I'm going to make all my overlays work differently for when you give shout outs. Although they don't really need to be on the other one really. I could probably get rid of them, but yeah. Oh my god, I haven't done anything. I think when I was more of a game streamer and I played games more often, then I'd probably do all the Christmas stuff and the Halloween stuff and that for my live streams. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Should we come up on the main camera? There we go. We just come on the main camera for the time being. Yeah, I haven't done any of that for a while. I've kind of... I don't know. I just kind of... I used to love the gimmick side of game streams. That was amazing. But I think everything's changed. Like my streams these days are very, very minimal. I don't have overlays popping up when things go off. It's very much TTS related, so it says it out loud. But I hope everyone is everyone ready for Christmas? I said I've got to cook dinner in a minute. I might live stream cooking dinner, but I come on here to do some. There's not more people at my workshop, is there? No. I thought you said there was someone at my workshop. So yeah, I'm not sure how to even make this happen in the software. So we go back to the game camera again. I'll put this back on. So my gaming screen. So there's different ones. What you got? The like forward and share. What was that one? Oh, there was that one, yeah. There we go. So that one used to... The other thing I found is I can't put links. Master Blade, hello, welcome in. How you doing, mate? You alright? Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to do some programming. I've just gone live quickly doing this because I'm trying to work. I've got an idea in my head. I want to sign. I want to be able to type like a command in chat and it puts a display sign up on the screen. I'm not sure how to go about this yet, but for instance, I don't know, say that it said currently cooking dinner. So you type that, it would then put a box up on the screen that would pop out from the left hand side and it would have the words in it, currently cooking dinner. Now that lets the AI know when I stream on TikTok that what I'm doing. It also lets people in the chat know what I'm doing. And you know, I mean, it could be different things that I could ask the, you know, I mean, it could even be a cheat code, or not a cheat code, like a code to enter a game. I can be like, oh, can someone put that code up for me, please? And you can put it up and it displays on the... So it can be used for multiple different things. But the coding to make it happen is kind of driving my mind a little bit mad. And I was dreaming about this. Well, I was dreaming. I was going to sleep, and this is what was in my head when I was going to sleep last night, trying to get my head around how I'm going to make this happen. Because, one, the box needs to appear, so that needs to be coded. But then how does the box change size depending on how many words have been entered into it? Does that make sense? So there'd need to be some kind of levels of coding, which is probably beyond what my mind's going to work. And then on top of that, I'm doing it in Mix It Up. Now in Mix It Up, I can kind of layer things, for instance. So we could do a new command, which we could go new command. And I can build this as I go along. Now this would probably be an overlay. It'd be an image overlay, and it's going to be message box or message display. We call it message display at the moment. And then in here you've got different things that we can make. So to start off with, we're probably going to want something that's like an image. Hey, nice. Emote's activated. Yeah, I've just got my normal. I should make some Christmassy ones, really. I did make some little ones popping up and stuff. I can't remember how I did it. This is what gets me. I make stuff over the years and I'll go back to it and I'm like, how did I make them little pop-ups I used to have for people? Is anyone on TikTok typing? I've not seen a message from TikTok yet, and I'm starting to think my messages aren't coming through. No, I don't think they are. Jess, can you type something else? See if I can get this working, because I'm not seeing your messages. If you're still with me. Are you still with me? You can call me anything you want. I just can't. Oh, Kathy, you're on hi TikTok. No, it's not coming out. Why is TikTok? It's not working. Hang on. Let me sign in. Keep session recommended. Right. Boo. No, it's still not coming out. I can't see any comments from TikTok. Unless I log into the TikTok app, I can't see them. Right, stop connecting. Let's try stop. I'm going to connect to it a different way and see if it comes through. Sign in error. Ah, there we go. Yeah, right. I've got them a different way. Cool, they've come through. Thank you. I've just had to connect to TikTok in a different way. Basically, there's like a... I think it's different languages, the way it connects. Some kind of different ports. But yeah, the one I normally use, it works when it wants, not when I want it to. So I can now see a boo. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. You're excused. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, so on here... I can't remember how I did it. Was it HTML? I think, yeah, you add this. And then I think we choose HTML. Yep, that was it. And then in HTML code... I can paste that. Right, and basically... I'm trying to remember how I've done this. We don't need any of the stuff in it, so I don't need the data. We don't need that. We just need the box part. So I don't know which part. I think it's this bit here, TikTok. Solid background. My head hurts already. What you coding? I want my moderators on multiple platforms, mostly Twitch, to be able to type a command in chat. So say that, I don't know, say there's a game code to get into a game I'm in, or they can type ! screen display or whatever, right? I don't know. And it basically, then they type something after that, and it basically puts a box on screen with that code in it. Then if they put like turn off, it disappears. So it's just a way of displaying some text on the screen. Now, I can make it display random text on the screen, but I want it in a box. I want it to look neat, and I want it to look tidy. The problem is, how do I make the box bigger and smaller depending on the text that's in it? This is the problem. So basically, I need some code in here that works with the commands this program understands. So you might have like target user or target text and stuff like that. And I can't remember quite how to do it. There was a way of doing it. I don't know if I can ask AI. So I'm attempting at doing some coding, and I've never done this before. I'm trying to make a box that's kind of a black box with a white border around it, and it's got rounded edges on all the corners. And I want to be able to put a command into my Twitch chat, and then basically what's going to happen, this command is going to activate a command in Mix It Up software. The code will then be activated, and depending on what words they put after the command, it will then enter that into the Mix It Up command and put that into the code and make my box and that appear on screen. How do I make this work?
That sounds like a fun project. Essentially, you'll need to combine a few elements. First, you'll need some HTML and CSS to create that black box with the white border and rounded corners. Then you'll need to connect your Twitch chat to the Mix It Up software, which can be done via Mix It Up's API or by using a bot that listens for commands. In short, you'd have a code snippet that listens for a specific command in Twitch chat. Then that command triggers an action in Mix It Up, which updates what appears on your stream. If you want to dive deeper, we could look at a simple example of HTML and CSS for the box and then talk about how to set up the commands with Mix It Up in Twitch. Let me know how you'd like to proceed.
Okay, so I've got Mix It Up working with Twitch. That's not a problem. All I need is the HTML code, and then all I need is basically the inputs where I can grab the text that was in chat with a I think it's basically an argument.
Got it. In that case, we can start with the HTML and CSS for the box. You'd have something like a div element with a black background, white border, and rounded corners. Then the Mix It Up command can pass the text from Twitch chat as an argument. For example, your HTML might have a div with an ID like hashbox, and then your CSS would style it accordingly. And when you get the input from the Twitch chat command, you can use JavaScript or Mix It Up scripting to insert that text into the box dynamically. If you'd like, I can give you a simple example of the HTML and CSS to get you started.
Yes, please. Can you code this for me so I can copy and paste and test it?
Absolutely. Here's a basic example to get you started. HTML, just HTML div ID is your content here. CSS, box width is 300px, height 200px, background color is black background, color is white text, border 2px, solid is white, border radius is 15px. Rounded corners, display flex, align item center, justify content, font size 18px, margin 20px. To dynamically update the content of that box based on the Twitch chat input, you can use JavaScript. For example, JavaScript, function update box content. The box is document.getElement by box text steps. Then when you receive the command from Twitch and get the argument, you can call update box content with that argument. This should give you like a solid foundation and you can expand from there. Let me know if you need more details.
Right, did anyone else get that? I'm just going to go have a lay down because my head really hurts now. She spoke to me in some kind of language that drained all energy from my body, bored me to death, and now I feel like I'm a waste of space. It's not quite the naughty content that I wanted. Ah, yes. Has anyone else used AI to do anything? So I don't know. This is how. So should we copy her bits in and see what happens? Right. So this is what she was telling me to copy in. So copy that. So paste that in that box there. That's what she was telling me. Then the CSS. Copy. I'm not sure if we can put that in there or not. At the bottom, I'm not sure where I put it. I'm just going to copy it in there because there's already something in there. And then the JavaScript, I'm not sure how this works either. So we'll just put that in there. And we got, oh, there's stuff in there already. So can I put it at the bottom if there's stuff in there already? So using Mix It Up, there's already some HTML code. There's also some CSS and also some JavaScript in there already. How do I copy and paste this information you've given me in so it works?
Gotcha. In that case, you can integrate the provided HTML, CSS, and JavaScript into the existing Mix It Up setup by placing the code in the appropriate sections. HTML, if Mix It Up already has an HTML template, you can add the div ID box inside that template where you want the box to appear. CSS, you can place the CSS rules in the existing style sheet that Mix It Up uses. Just add the box styling to the same CSS file or the custom CSS section. Through JavaScript, if you already have a script that handles commands or updates, you can integrate the update box content function into that script. Make sure to call that function whenever you receive the chat command and extract the argument from it. Basically, you're just blending the new code into the existing structure. If you run into any issues, just let me know and we can troubleshoot further.
What if I copy and paste the HTML code in and then you add it, so I can copy it from you and add it?
Absolutely, let's do that. I'll give you the HTML code snippet first, and then we can integrate it into your existing setup. HTML, this is the box element that will display the content. Div ID box, your content will appear here. Once you have that in place, you can just add the CSS and JavaScript, as we discussed. If you want, I can put all of it together in one go so that you can copy and paste everything seamlessly. Let me know how you'd like to proceed.
Where did I put that? Did I put it in here? What did I call it? I can't even think. What did I call it? Was it window something? I can't even remember what I called it. Hello, Shark Tales Gaming. Welcome. I'm literally... I can't remember. What did I call it? I called it something. Unless it's... It's not down there, so I must have put it in something. I put it in image overlays. These are all my things. Big hugs. No. I can't think what I called it. No, it's not in there. So where is it? Points. It should... Basically, if I didn't... Oh, maybe I didn't save it. Let's just do a new command. It's probably because I didn't save it. We just call it test. Call it test. I won't put anything else in. Command group, we're just going to call it image overlays. And then I was trying to do... Where was it? Got to love the new AI world. Oh, it's brilliant. It is brilliant. If you kind of know how to work with it. HTML. So basically, I'm trying to do a... I want to do a box that pops up. So you can do a command in my Twitch chat. Moderators can do a command. And I can put... I'll be like, hi mods, can you do that command to make a box appear and put some words in it for me? So, for instance, I can be like, currently cooking. And it puts a box up that says, currently cooking. Right? And then they can put like command off and it turns it off. Then they could put, I could put, oh look, we're doing a game, there's an entry code. Can you put this code in please? Copy and paste it and it puts it on the screen so people can just look at the screen, type it in their phones or whatever, right? So it's just a multiple use. The problem is the box needs to grow and shrink with depending on how much text there is. I don't want it to be stupid, but it needs to be, like, you know what I mean? So it needs to kind of move in that. So the only way to do it is with coding, I think. So I was like, okay, let's ask this woman. So let's ask the thingy. So if we copy that and we put that in.
Perfect. In that case, you can place the hashbox div inside your hash content div to keep everything organized. Here's how you can integrate it. Updated HTML. Div ID is main div class content. Div is your content will appear here. Then for the CSS, you can add the styles for hashbox as we discussed. CSS hashbox is width 300px, height 200px, background color black background, color white text, border 2px solid as white border radius 15px, rounded corners, display flex, align item center, justify content, font size 18px, margin 20px. And for the JavaScript, you'll just need to add the update box content function in the relevant script section that Mixitup uses and call it with the chat argument as needed. Great, thanks for sharing that. Based on that structure, you can integrate the hashbox element inside your content div. You can place the hashbox div inside the content div so that it inherits the positioning and styling from your existing layout. Here's how you can do it. HTML is a div, class set content div is your content will appear here.
So basically, this is why no one needs jobs anymore. Because you just ask the computer to do it for you.
Keep the hashbox styling as we discussed, and it will now be contained within your content div. If you want the box to be centered or positioned differently, you can adjust the CSS accordingly. If you have a script that listens for the Twitch command, you can still use the update box content function to update the inner text of the hash box. If you need any help combining it all or specific details, just let me know.
Yeah, so the CSS that I just copied and pasted, can you incorporate that into it, please, so I can just copy it?
Of course, I'll combine everything so it's all in one place. Here's the complete code with your existing CSS and the new hashbox styling included. HTML div class main div with the content div, AGD box, your content will appear here. CSS main div position absolute with 100%, max width 100%, min width 100%, height 100%, max height 100%, min height 100%, margin 0px. Z-index, main div, position absolute, margin 0px, left x position type unit, top y position type unit, transform translate x translation with widths. HTML box is width 300px, height 200px.
All right, she's just added it
underneath.
Color
is 00, black background color, white text. Border 2px solid is white border, border radius 15px. Rounded corners, display flex.
So I don't know how you're supposed to, but what order you're supposed to do it when you do
font size 18px, margin 20px. And JavaScript, you can use the same update box content function as before. When you receive the Twitch command, just call this function with the appropriate argument.
So there we go. So we put that in there.
With all of this combined, you should be able to copy and paste everything directly into your existing setup. If you need any more tweaks or have additional questions, just let me know.
So I'm just about to copy my JavaScript for you. I'll paste it for you. Can you then update it with what needs to be done so I can copy it, please?
Sure. I'll help integrate the update box content function and the logic for handling the chat input. We can assume that you'll receive the Twitch chat command as a parameter, and then we'll update the
That's the only bit we've got to work on. It's going to be the parameters for this.
Here's the updated JavaScript hashbox. Const main is document.getElement ID is box and is const.
She sounds like she's been drinking, doesn't she?
The element ID box. Duration is.
Maybe Tash has been round there. Tash, have you been round my bot again?
Function remove self. Main.style visibility is hid. And send parent message ID is ID. Update box content text box text content have. Twitch command, and you and if command is your command, replace your command with your actual command, update box content argument, perform animation, and animation name, and main is custom animations. Example, assuming you get the command and argument from
the only thing I've got to work
Twitch
out with this is obviously I've got to work out the argument.
Command,
so somehow you put in the command, so it'd be exclamation mark box,
timeout, is perform
followed
animation,
by
ID is
whatever the
animation
text
name
is.
in
So the text will then become the argument, and I need to somehow put that into this whole command thing
code,
that I've made.
The handle Twitch command
Not sure how I do that bit, so that'll be the bit I probably need help with because my head's going to hurt by the end of it.
And update the hashbox content accordingly. Just replace your command with the actual command you're using, and the argument will be the text that you want to display. Feel free to copy and paste this updated code and let me know if you need any further adjustments.
So yeah, that will go in there. So if we just Control A, hang on, delete that and then paste, that should be. So we've put it in there. We're going to call it box. Duration. So this is only going to be 10 seconds as a command. Test. So at the moment, position would be in the middle. Details, no details. Position, don't need any of that. So should it not just put a black box in the middle of the screen at the moment? Should it not just do that? Oh, it has. Oh, it has. I just can't see it. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So it has, but I just couldn't see. I was looking at my screen. Idiot. Let's have a look. Full screen projection on screen 2. Okay, so if I then push that and go like that, your content will appear here. Okay. How you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Just trying to work out how to make a box appear on the screen, and I haven't got. This is me learning how to do some coding. So basically what I want to do is my moderators can type in chat !box. I think we'll keep it simple. !box followed by cooking dinner. And basically it puts a box in the top corner. I can do the location. In here it's quite easy. I don't have to worry about it. I can just do there, right? And we can change the size of it. So if I then push play here, it will put a box, yeah, kind of there. I can move that later on. And I want it to be displayed on in one of the corners of the screen, and it will be basically so we can display different information for a certain amount of time. Now, I can either do it on a timer as a command, or we can do it as an overlay. Basically, what I want it to do is you can do !box space and then followed by whatever the text. So that'll be like an argument, well, I suppose it will. So you then grab the text, and that will then appear in the box. And this is what I'm trying to learn to do. Nice and simple, and I want it nice and big, so it's mainly for TikTok. So on TikTok, the AI reads what's going on the live stream. And if you put a box up saying we are currently cycling, you're less likely to get a ban, or bananas as we call it, because it's currently telling the AI what you're doing. Whereas if you haven't got the notification box on the screen, it can deem it that you're driving or riding a motorbike, which is not allowed. So these are the things I'm trying to do. We said about doing this when I was cycling around Scotland. That's the picture you can see in the background. Ooh, come here. Yeah. So yeah, that's that was when we was cycling down through the country. Just come across what I thought. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. I make lots of content. So you've got my DJing content, you've got my gaming content, you've got my workshop content, lots and lots of different things. I'm just not very good at making the, how to put it, the videos and that to support that on social media. I will get round to it one day. I think Twitch is working on some kind of AI system at the moment of getting Twitches on clips, automatic clips. I don't know. Has anyone got this working yet? Anyone had this? But that's what I need. I need some form of it getting some really good parts of the stream. And then I can then share that with other people. But at the moment, it's just a bit slow. That's kind of the only issue I've got with my stream at the moment. But yeah, so far so good. Well, I'm good, but thank you, mate. Thank you. It is difficult though trying to make content in this day and age because there's so many other people now. Like it's so easy for people to make content. Like when I first started streaming, it was for geeky people. I'm sorry, but it was for geeky computer nerds. We were like, that's what we did, and we become live streamers. And there was very few of us compared to now. Now everyone is a live streamer with their mobile phone device. And what really annoys me is the content people are making. I don't even think some of it's not very good content in the way that we make content that's quite positive. We're playing games, we're having a laugh with the community, whereas people are doing stupid acts now and making people do ridiculous things. But that's trending, and I don't get it. Maybe I'm too old. Does that make sense to a lot of people out there? So there's some real negative content, and that seems to be trending a lot more than people making like gaming or workshop or DJing content. Like someone doing a stupid act and making everyone else copy him seems to be a lot more positive. Well, not positive, but a lot more people seem to want to watch that and share that than they do the positive stuff. That's the only thing I can't get my head around. Like, you know, when you're flicking through TikTok or Instagram and you're kind of swiping, and a lot of the videos you get, it'll be someone throwing eggs in a bowl with a shoe and like some shoelaces and an orange and squashing it all together, and it's like, it's absolute nonsense, but people will share that 100,000 times to all their mates, and you're like, why? Like, why is everyone going, yeah, this is stupid, yeah, move past it? But they seem to do a lot better, and I don't understand why. It's like the whole world has just gone completely upside down. Is anyone else get that? So, I don't know. So I just stream to have a like for you guys. For me, streaming is very much social. I come and do my things. You come in and join me. If you don't know what I'm doing and you can't help me, then you take the mickey and we all laugh together and we all foul together. That's kind of the thing of my streams, really. Just the social side of it. I think that's why I started streaming on TikTok. It's for young. Yeah, but I don't know. Should it be for youngsters? like some of the people that watch me, like Kathy, for instance. Well, Kathy, I hope you're still out there. Kathy found me when I was cycling the country. She has followed me on every platform, and she comes in every day and night. She's in Australia, so normally my evenings, it's her mornings and vice versa. But she's been here since I kind of done my cycling, and it's lovely. It's always lovely that she pops in. And she said that we give her so many laughs because we're absolute idiots. So, yeah, but streaming is a weird one. But I took a break from streaming after cycling Scotland, mainly because it was so overwhelming. I couldn't cope with it, and I just needed a break because it's kind of very intrusive, shall we say. You know what I mean? I like to share most of it with you, but like my family, my kids and my missus, they're not into the whole streaming thing. So when they're around, it's not uncomfortable, but it can be a bit awkward because they don't like being on the camera. So I shut down. So you'll get me doing this, and I literally just disappear. And I might not come back for, I don't know, a few hours. I might not come back for 6 months. You never know what's going to happen with my live streams, because when it goes to private life, I pretty much just shut down. I show you the snippets that I can and I want to. So I don't mind you seeing the cycling because I do that on my own. The car workshop, it's very much me just being me and working and whatever else. So yeah, like these YouTubers, they kind of share their whole lives and stuff online. But I think a certain amount of it needs to be private. But anyway, look, I'm looking at the time, and I'm very kind of much conscious that we've got dinner. So I'm going to continue this probably this evening. I want to play my summer car, but I really want to get this done. So if there's anyone out there that is a programmer and you've got any idea how this goes, please smash me a follow or a sub if you're on YouTube, and hopefully we can get this done later this evening. But yeah, if you want to get involved in it, then feel free, because I like to learn as we go along. And you know, I mean, if it goes wrong, then you guys can support me by laughing with me. But yeah, I'm going to probably live stream cooking on TikTok. So if you've got TikTok and you follow me on TikTok, then go over there, clivesadventures. I'm going to stop the live stream here, and we're going to just shoot over there to cook it, because it's easier. Otherwise the chat, I can't always get all the different platforms working on the mobile when I'm live streaming down in the kitchen. And you know, I mean, it's really horrible that everyone's messaging me and I'm ignoring them. So rather than that happen, I'd rather just stream on one platform with the app. But the other reason for doing it on TikTok is because we've got cameras, so other people can come in and join me. So it's not just me live streaming. They jump in on the cameras, and we have like proper conversations while I'm cooking dinner. Sometimes more of us are cooking dinner. And I love that kind of social aspect of it. So I'm going to flip over there. And as I said, I will carry on from doing this a bit later on. But yeah, thanks for everyone that's come in. Much love. I will see you in a bit. Bye for now, guys. Much love. No more, guys. I'm going to put that. Just going to read this. With my summer car, you can download the editor and use it as an OCD reader. Tell you if you've missed bolts and warned you. So. Okay. That's a good idea. I'm live streaming. Oh. They keep buying me drinks. Someone got crushed. I'm like, I need to leave. And here's the video. They got deleted. They removed this video off of TikTok. I think the girl complained that she was in the video and it got removed. Thank you very much. She was like, I went, oh, they keep buying me drinks. She said, who keep buying you drinks? And I think it blew up. It kind of, that video went viral. My only video that's ever gone viral on TikTok. But yeah, if we ever get a chance to do an adventure again and you guys buy me drinks, then I'll definitely jump at that, because it doesn't take many. Right. Bye for now, guys. Much love.